Nappy in a washing machine. This is the second time this has happened to me. Accidentally put a nappy in the washing machine with all the dirty clothes. As soon as you open up the washing machine, you can see all over the door and all over the inside of the washing machine. And if we look in here, we will be able to find the culprit somewhere. And here we are. Nappy. Explosion. Lovely. There we go. All that lovely gel on the inside made for absorbing everything else has just gone across everything. So obviously that goes in the bin, needless to say. Everything else in a plastic bag, in the bath, wash it out right away before it dries. And then you want to make sure that you take care of your washing machine. So all the clothes in the bath, tap running, just get as much of the gunk off as you can. Obviously you've got to turn the garments inside out as well. And then when you're done doing this with every item of clothing, you're going to want to leave it soaking in water until you finish with the washing machine. When you're done soaking it in water, drain all the water out, chuck it in a bucket and take it back to the machine. Back to the washing machine, and as I mentioned before, you want to tackle this before it dries, so as soon as possible you can get back to the clothes, leave them soaking. You want to start with just picking everything out with your hands, scooping it up where you can, spinning the drum around, getting it from each of the blades. Now I actually found from here inside the seals, just by sticking my finger through, and especially the seal where the water drains out, I've just picked out all of that. So doing a quick hand pickup is the best start. And then I got this here, just an old towel rag. This is really good for picking up the pieces with all those little bits to catch on. Once you've managed to get out 90% of the gunk, also don't forget to do the rim inside here. Find your washing machine's filter, make sure that you empty out any last gunk water into a bowl. Always have a bowl and towel handy. And take this bit out. I'm going to show you just now. So this part of the machine is the leftover gunk that you're meant to clean out, I'm guessing about once a month. But now is a really good opportunity to do that, to make sure you get out all of the gel that may have backed up in here. Again, your washing machine might be completely different, but the theory is all roughly the same. Make sure you always empty out the leftover drain area before taking out the filter, because otherwise you're just going to get a massive slosh of water coming out of here. Now it's important to note this one here, when you're screwing it back in, you have to make sure that you tighten it so that it aligns back up with this. Otherwise you're going to get a bit of a leak coming out of your machine. This filter here, take out, give that a good wash in the sink, maybe even with a toothbrush if need be. Again, quite disgusting, but once a month it's a good idea to clear that out. So when you've closed up the surface area, a handy tip that I've had from a washing machine repairman is actually to put in a cup full of dishwasher powder. Sunlight apparently is the best. So I've put in a cup full of dishwasher powder and stick it on the hottest cycle possible with an empty load. You can see completely empty, hottest cycle possible. And kick her off. Now once you've done that, if you're doing a monthly clean, it's then good to do a empty cycle or a cycle of rags after, just to clear it out again with hot water to make sure all that dishwasher powder is gone, and then you can go back to your normal washes. I'd recommend, if you are clearing up after a nappy, going down and clearing out the service area again, just to be sure.